Hi, Brent Ritchie again. Going to work a couple more probability problems using the normal distribution. If you're following along on a review, problem 16. The distribution of cholesterol levels in teenage boys is approximately normal with a mean of 170 and a standard deviation of 30. When there's levels or get above 200, they warrant attention. But now we're asking, what's the probability that a teenage boy has a level greater than 225? So here's our distribution of teenage boys with a mean of 170. We're interested in those that are above 225. We need to find our standard score, so we can look it up in our table, and it's 225 minus 170, dividing that by 30. We get 55 over 30. I'm going to wimp out and use my calculator. 55 divided by 30.183. 1.8333. Now, of course, using the Z table, it only goes to 2 decimal places, so we only have to worry about that much of it there. And recall that we find the 1.8 row here and the 0.03 column, and the intersection of those two will be the area to finish our problem. Let's see, positive 1.8, 3.9, 664, 0.9664. Now keep in mind that that is the area to the left. So that's this area here. We want the area to the right. So in order to find that, we subtract. And we get 0.0336. So the probability that a teenage boy has cholesterol above 225 is 0.0336, or a little bit over 3%. One more of these problems. An airline knows from experience that the distribution of the number of suitcases that get lost each week on a certain route is approximately normal with a mean of 15.5. Let's see, this is number 17 if you're working along. Mean of 15.5. Standard deviation 3.6. What is the probability that during a given week, the airline will lose less than 20 suitcases? So here's our distribution of lost suitcases. In the average week, they lose 15.5. We're interested in the probability of losing less than 20. So here's 20. And we're interested in the area to the left. So this is the probability as x is less than 20. We first find our z-score. 20 minus 15.5 divided by the standard deviation, 3.6. We get 4.5 divided by 3.6. .25. We look that up in our chart, 1.2 and over to 0.05, and I get 0.8944. This area which is actually the answer to our question because it wants the area less than, which is the area to the left, which is exactly what our chart gives us when we look it up. So the probability that the airline loses less than 20 suitcases in a given week is 0.8944, or a little more than 89%.